Hey there, Taurus. How are you? It is Laurie, and I am here to do your weekly reading for you. I'm going to ring my chimes. They're very large chimes. They're going to be very loud, so be prepared. I'm also going to invite in some lighter energies. And we're going to roll the zodiac die to see what signs you might be dealing with this week. You have got Aquarius, Pisces, Gemini, Cancer, Aries, and look at that, Taurus right there. Whoop, whoop. All right, repping yourself. All right. I'm going to do a Celtic cross. I'm going to lay it out the best I can on here, okay? Your overall energies, Ten of Swords, you are about done with the situation. You're trying to put it to rest. I'm hearing that there's one last thing that you need to take care of before you can do that. Let's go ahead and see what the obstacle is. What's keeping you from being able to do that? You're in conflict. You're in conflict over whether you actually want to leave this person, this situation, this job, or if you want to keep fighting for it. And until you make up your mind on that, I'm hearing you will not be able to put this to bed. You will not be able to put this behind you. All right. Let's go ahead and see what you hope for out of this particular situation. To get out of your head, you are trapped up there. You keep repeating something over and over and over again here. Look at this. I mean, look at all those swords, okay? But there's one thing that's sticking out to you, and that's the one that you've got your hand on that sword, okay? Can you see that? You've got your hand on that sword. And that's this one that just keeps, it's so strong. You can't break free from it. Your hope is to be able to release and let go and trust the universe to get you past that one thing. That's not fun. That is not fun. Whatever that is, that's torturing you. All right, let's go ahead and see what is at the foundation of this problem. I threw cards everywhere, didn't I? All right, Taurus, let's find out what's at the base of this problem. What's at the root here? Which one am I taking? I'm taking them both, Spirit said. Okay, so you've got the Moon card and the Nine of Cups, which is like so strange because I'm hearing that you've got a clear path. You know exactly what you have to do. There's a lot of deep emotions here, but you know what you have to do. It's all out here. The full moon lights up everything around. And if you want harmony and balance again, you know exactly what you have to do, okay? And that will have your wish come true. That will help bring that in for you. So I'm hearing follow that path. Look for the one that leads to peace and harmony and balance. And that can be just within you. But I'm also hearing if you're trying to leave a negative situation, like a job that maybe you like the work, but you don't like your coworkers or you don't like your boss. Okay, so you want to leave, but then again, you're like, I don't know if I'll find anything else that I enjoy doing as much as I enjoy doing this. Or if it's a personal relationship, you've got a lot of feelings toward this person. You may have been involved with this person for quite a long time. And you're asking yourself, you know, is this thing that keeps going over and over and over in my head, what they've said, what they've done, is that the worst? Or could I end up with a partner who's even worse than this? Well, guess what? More than likely, if you stay with this, you're going to continue to get this. Okay, obviously, this is not your first time around. You got 10 swords in you. But you're conflicted over what to do, whether you should stay or go. Spirit is saying, if you've got that many wounds from this one person, one situation, one job, one thought, and this could just be a belief, a thought that you have, somehow you're going to have to pull that sword out of yourself, okay, and move on. And when you move on, you're inviting in better energies, okay? So I'm hearing from Spirit, you will probably, if you leave the situation or you fix the situation in such a way that this does not keep you held back, okay, if you can figure out what it is, why that bothers you so much, then you can address that situation. And then you don't have to deal with that anymore. And if it's a person, it's the same thing. Why does this situation keep happening with this person? I just saw the Magician. And I'm putting my, I'm doing this right. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what your immediate future is going to hold for you. 5 of Cups, regrets in your immediate future. Okay, so there's going to be sadness at the loss of this job, this person, this situation, this belief. Once you learn something, you can't unlearn it. Okay? And I have a feeling for a lot of you, whoever you've been dealing with, if this is a romantic relationship, and this actually fits for all types of relationships, somebody has really given you said some really nasty, hurtful things to you. But there is one that sticks in your craw because you know there's a grain of truth to it. And you haven't wanted to possibly look at that fully. Because that means addressing yourself. Okay, and a lot of us don't want to do that. We don't want to have to face our demons. But guess what? The sooner we do it, the quicker we'll get over it. Now, I do hear that is going to be sadness. There's going to be, disappointment in the near future because I'm feeling that you are breaking free from this. All right, let's go ahead and see what the past influences are in this situation. 4 of Cups, yeah, you kind of just sat there and, even as unhappy as you were, you just kind of tolerated it. You just kept putting up with it. Putting up with a job, the nasty coworker, nasty boss, hurtful words from your spouse, your friend, your partner, whoever, your parent, your siblings, whoever it is. It can be absolutely anyone. How do you see yourself in this situation? Is moving in a different direction. You just drew the Chariot card. That's awesome for you. You have decided you are going to move away from this. And I just noticed you have 4 or 5. 5, so you have double 5s. There's a chain. That's an 8. Okay, what is going on here? 4, 5. Oh, double 5s here. Okay. But you have 7, 8, and 9. So I'm hearing that you're moving in the right direction, but it's through your desire to change your situation. You have made up your mind. Okay, so this is how you view yourself. I'm not putting up with this. I'm going to go in a different direction. Beautiful energy there. Beautiful message. Beautiful strength of character. That does not count because your card is already here. Oh, you got 2 again. All right, so what's happening in your environment here? Queen of Cups and Page of Swords. All right, so you are being triggered and challenged by some sort of information. Somebody's going to speak a final truth here. You're going to receive some sort of clarity, understanding, truth. And it's going to challenge you. You're going to feel very emotional about this. Somebody, and this could be spiritual or somebody around you, is watching you to see how you handle this difficult, stressful situation. Okay? And if you are determined to move forward, I bet you your outcome is going to be beautiful. All right, so something is, you're about to receive some more information. Some sort of truth, clarity, message. It could be a text. It could be a phone call. Could be, somebody whispering in your ear some stuff you don't want to hear again. And I say you're not going to really want to not be sure how to handle it because the image in this card sees the sword. The truth has been spoken, okay? But he or she is not touching that sword. So we don't really know how to handle that truth. We don't know what to do with it. It's going to take you some time to process it. And in the meantime, you're being watched because somebody wants to know how you're going to handle that situation. There's a snake on your lap there, okay? That's challenging to keep your peace and keep calm. in the midst of a challenging situation. So somebody is trying to trigger you. And this could be done intentionally, or it could be done just because they knew they had to give you this information and they want to make sure you're safe, you're okay, you're not going to go overboard with this, you're not going to go and do anything to yourself or anyone else. Okay, so this is what's happening in your environment. If you are prepared for that. Oh, you know what I'm hearing here is if you do leave, the person that you've been involved with is not going to like that. And they may throw something at you. And there it is. There it is. That is that same sword right there. They're going to throw that at you. The one thing you couldn't get rid of in your head, they kept repeating over and over and over again. You were determined not to put up with that anymore. You were determined. This chariot only moves through your sheer determination to change course. So you were determined not to put up with that anymore. Okay, so that's not, and they're watching you. They're waiting for you to come back to them. They're waiting. They're waiting for you to say, oh yeah, I'll stay. Oh yeah, no, I'll keep my job for a while longer. Oh yeah. And they're not even offering anything new. They're not even offering you a pay raise or I'm never going to do that again. They're just saying, you're foolish. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. Don't be hasty. Rethink this. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right. Let us find out what your hopes and fears are considering what's going on here. Wow. Some people have some nerve, don't they? Yeah. I think they're all that and then some. All right. Here, look at this. This is your hopes and fears card. Your fear is that you're still going to have unclear thinking. The bat's in the belfry, belfry of a church, but it means the head, okay? The belfry, the top. So since this is about truths and speaking, you're worried that you're not going to be clear, that you're still going to be conflicted about what to do. That's your fear, that they're going to talk you back into staying. They've rocked your self-esteem. They've rocked and wrecked your self-confidence. But there is a truth coming out here, okay? And what I do here is your hope is that you will be able to put your hand right over that one that's right there and hold on to that truth and clear out any confusion, any doubts that you have about yourself. And this is the hand, of source, of spirit, of the universe. Your divine powers, your guardian angels offering up to you this absolute truth. And look at how this crown has tender, soft, new growth, flowers blossoming. So this tells me this is going to be a truth that's going to come to you over time. There's going to be clarity. There's going to be, a clearing of your mind, of your thoughts, and so on and so forth. But it is going to take a little bit of time. All right, let's go ahead and find out what the most probable outcome is going to be here with this. And I just looked up at my timer and it was 1331, which is 4 and 4, which is all about stabilities, protection. Your spirit guides and the universe are protecting you, looking after you. So do not fear whatever decision do not fear leaving, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Do not fear changing course. Look at this. And I don't know if you saw that card, but I went to put my hand on the thing and the card just literally fell off. The Fool is your most probable outcome. A fresh start, but much lighter energy. You're not weighed down by these burdens, by these swords, by these thoughts. You're ready to go. In fact, you have some sort of divine protection here where all the words that were written, all the words that were said in your past, there's a little fairy there taking those things and throwing them on the trail, leaving them behind you. And your load gets lighter and lighter and lighter as you keep traveling forward in your new direction. Absolutely love this message for you guys. Oh my God, it's beautiful. And look what is on the bottom of the deck. The Sun card. The sun will come out Today, with the Emperor, you taking control of your life again. I'm going to put those there. I am going to put those out there for you. You are walking away with the Eight of Cups. Beautiful energy there. And I'm not telling you what to do. We all have free will. We get to decide for ourselves what we want to do. But yeah, Spirit's showing me that you plan to walk away. You plan to take control of your life again. You want to live lighter and happier and more cheerful and balanced. Not in fear, not tied up in your head. All right, let's go ahead and get you a spirit animal message here. Tiger, fire, passion. That's the Emperor energy right there. You choose to be unstoppable. Your passion is your power. You are bold. You are brave. Mighty forces come to your aid. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you are passionate. You are bold. You are brave. I love that for you. Love that message. All right, let's get you one more here. Don't forget, tickle, tap, boop, or zap that like button if this is resonating with you. Claim it in the comments. Donations are accepted and appreciated. Links are in the comments below or on my About page. Also, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing this message with others, because this is a new channel and that's the best way, the very best way that you can help this channel to grow, and just watch the videos, okay? All right, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Your next card is Cougar. Be assertive. In silence, you find your power. You claim your leadership role and you take action. You know where to go and you know what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. You absolutely do. You can get past this. You can move past this because you're clever as a fox, okay? You are swift and you're smart. Solutions to your problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources are surround you, and be open to romance. So, I mean, you do not need to stay in the relationship you are in. If it is tenable, it may be keeping you so stressed out that you can't even bring in a new romantic partner if you're seeking one. I'm not talking about those who are in relationships. I'm talking about you singles out there who aren't involved with anybody, but you're going through a stressful situation with work. When you're stressed, that energy is felt by everyone around you. Nobody wants to get engage with a new person who has that kind of tension. And that may be what has kept you from being able to meet a new person. So make a decision, move forward, start enjoying your life, okay? Because you are clever, you're bold, you're swift, you're passionate. All right, until our energies cross again, I'm wishing you much peace, love, and happiness. I hope you have a fantastic day.